Oh, I'm back after a long break. And sorry if my mic's loud. It's gonna probably how it's gonna be now since I have this. I have a console mic, and I'll try to be getting a Yeti Pro soon. So, yeah. But I'd like to try to turn this channel into some sort of a story time-ish channel. So like playing Roblox games until I get more money, because I don't have enough money really right now to buy other games. But for now, I'm gonna try to raise my channel by playing Roblox games and saying story time, and then later, once I get more money, I'll just start playing horror games and stuff like that and try to raise my channel. So, well, without further ado, we're gonna start this thing. So, today we're gonna be talking about somebody I know. We're gonna call this friend, I guess you can call him Johnson. It's not his actual name, of course. If I said his actual name, I would not want to do that. Well, either way, this story time today. Oh god, I don't know how to play this game. You look back. Sorry, let me remember how to play this and then I'll explain it. So, which is the bag? Which is the bag? Which is the bag? No. Well, I guess I'm not using the questions. So basically, this friend Johnson, right? He has a friend, and his name is, we're just gonna call him Johnny. Johnny and Johnson were like pretty goodish friends. Like they always thought, oh well, we might not be able to get together this one time or something. Well, basically, at school one day, one of them decided, oh, I'm gonna punch him. And it turned out really wonky too, because there's a girl that likes him, right? Like you know, when you're younger, the younger you are, like when I was in 6th grade, I remember that when I was in 6th grade, people, of course, like to mess around. One way of messing around is, you know, saying you have a crush on somebody. And some people, I honestly don't really care at this point since I'm older. If you like somebody, you like somebody. That's how it is. And basically, this girl had a crush on him, right? So since she had a crush on him, she decided, oh well, he hit my boyfriend basically. And of course, you know, it's not her boyfriend. You know, it's kind of like this random person she happened to know, I guess. I didn't really know. And basically the whole time he was there, people started crowding around him like, you okay? And he's like, yeah. And he's like walking over to his friend, I forgot his name, so we're gonna call him Ram. He's walking over to his friend, he's like, okay, well, to explain, I'm not very, why would you do that? Like, I'm not very happy you did that. You know, it's the first thing you expect, because somebody just punched you in the face. Like, do you want to feel that? No. And he was like, okay, well, he was like, I don't know. He was like, I thought it'd be funny. And he was like, funny, really? You thought it'd be funny? And then from there, they got in a fight. Like, this was at an old school I used to go to, but they literally started like trying to like punch each other. And I was like, okay, so you guys are angry. And I walked over there and I was like, hey Johnson, I was like, why you guys fight? Because you know, I'm the type of person like if they punch you back. And he's like, he punched me in the face. I'm like, bro, why'd you punch him in the face? And he was like, well, he was like, I thought it'd be funny. And I was like, what? And he went, what, are you dumb or something? Did you not hear me? I thought it'd be funny. I was like so confused, because you know, when you walk over to someone and they say, oh, I thought it'd be funny if I punched that guy. Like, you think like they're just going to or something. But after that, it started calming down, and of course that was after school, so all of us started being like, okay, well, one time occurrence, not gonna happen again, right? Well, a little later, there was a girl that Ryan liked. not Ryan. Well, since I forgot again, we're not gonna call him Ryan because I don't really like the name Ryan. We're gonna call him Jerry. Jerry is kind of the guy that is somebody who will fight over people just to get them. And the girl he liked him, right? Because we already knew this from the information I said about how the girl liked him. And I never said Jerry liked him, but Jerry decides, well, I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. And right when he walked up to him, the girl went to him and said, "Don't touch my boyfriend." And he went, "Your boyfriend?" Because, like, that's an honest reaction. Like, your boyfriend? Who's dead?
Think fast, chuckle nuts. Think
So basically, some stuff happened, and to explain, they started like getting. Last time they fought, right? But this time they actually started like hardcore fighting. And I'm not talking no punching and stuff. I'm talking like they're like actually trying to like kill each other. One went up to break his nose, the other went up to break his arm, and it was really weird. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gone. And then Johnson told me, he looked over at me and said, "Hey, so are you gonna help me?" And I was like, "Help you? Help you?" I was like, "You want me to help you beat up a kid that likes the girl that likes you?" And he was like, "Yep, exactly." And I'm like, "This is why I'm not gonna be friends with you guys no more." I was like, what world of mine are you two in to think that either of your solutions are right? And they're like, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. He took my girl. And I was like, I'm out. And I just walked away. And since today I came back from my long walk away, we're also going to be having a true-story finale today. So that was the first story, correct? Yeah. The second story is about a Karen. A very known Karen. It's like it was my old teacher, right? Okay. Now this teacher, for time's sake, just not to tell anybody, we're going to call her... We're gonna call her Miss D. Because she was a D. But Miss D was somebody with the type of person who she would like girls. But when a guy talked, it was okay. Now, what do I mean by this? Okay. So, when I was in that grade, there's, sixth grade, yeah, so. But when I was in that grade, there's many people you wouldn't have, right? And I was talking to my friend, right? Casual, like when you're younger, you always want to talk, and I still like talking right now. But like, I was talking, right, and I was trying to get to a friend to tell him. I was like, "Oh, did you know this?" And she got so angry and said, "Shut it, Jackson." She said it to my friend, and we're gonna call my friend Jackson for the sake because, like, I don't know why. But we're not going to call him any other things. I don't really want to call him any other name for any other in cases. Don't want people taking it. So Jackson walked up and said, "What?" And he said, "But we're talking." And he was like, "The girls over there are talking." Because the girls were right beside us were having like a full-fledged conversation. They're like, "Oh, like, how are you?" and everything. And then the weird thing that happened next is that right when I went over to the girls and I started chatting, she just lost all sense of me. She thought I was just gone. And I was like, okay. And I was like, what? And I was like, that's kind of rude. And she was like, what did you just say? And I said, that's kind of rude because, it's kind of weird that she actively let them talk and that. So then from further on, she started not like okay, well, that could mean a lot of things, but what I mean is so say I would be doing work, I'd ask my friend Jackson for a question, and she'd be like, be quiet, and I was just asking, and she'd be like, no buts, no talking back, right? So, she was a teacher, so I'm not gonna talk back, you talk back, you get in trouble. It's kind of how it is, and I don't want my parents are strict, and are strict, so if they saw it, they'd be like, Jack, they'd be like, Master Fluck, you are dumb. Like, you're dead. And they'd even walk over to my friend Jackson and be like, what did you teach this kid? So, further on, with furthermore information, I started trying to get back in the smartest ways I knew. Now, I'm not the smartest person. Yeah. Like, for instance, I might have been a good math student, but not as good at reading. So in reading assignments, I'd say like, I try to put in little things, just like little tidbits. To be like, oh, okay, I got this. I'll make sure they're done. I'll be like, oh, disappointment, and then she'd be like, why'd you write disappointment up here? And I was like, oh, I was just showing somebody how to spell it, and I'd be like, stuff like that, you know. And then I started like being rude, and I would just start putting something like being sarcastic and stuff, and you know, it's not the funnest thing to do. And it's getting toward the end of the year, right? And I'm getting angrier and angrier because I keep getting in trouble, right? Like, people will be talking like girls, and then they won't get in trouble. So basically, she was being sexist. And it got to the point where I was so angry, and I was moving schools. So I got to the point where I got so angry, I looked over at her on the last day of school. I said, "Sayonara, bitch," and then and I was like, wow. I was like, I did that, didn't I? And from there on, never thought about that teacher again. Never wanted to, and I never cared about her. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you'd enjoy, and I'm back. Hope you enjoy my company since I'm now back, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Sayonara.